if I had to pick a team, I kind of feel a little bit better about Navi's lineup.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
I like Troll. Yeah. He's good.
I mean, the other thing about it that's pretty neat, right, is like the early pressure you can put on with a Nature's Prophet to the side lanes.
What is this Sven doing? What is that quick buy say?
Bad things.
Shad?
Bad things. That's what's going on. Not the way you want it to go. As he is apparently wanting to go for a Hand of Midas. Do you like that decision?
Well, clearly that's why I just sounded so excited about it. No, I don't know. Is that why?
To battle.
I don't know. He wants to do it, man. Why are you hating?
I'm not sure. Yeah, seems like a bit of a wild one to opt for.
Yeah.
I'm trying to recall if I've seen a Sven Midas in a while. I don't really think I have.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen a couple of other heroes. The Night Stalker earlier was one of the ones. What else is there? There haven't been that many. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's other heroes in Dota.
The battle begins.
I don't know, man. What do you want from me?
All right, well, we'll see. See if he opts for it. Might just be he's just looking at it for now. Maybe he's got some big old plan. Really wants to get to the talents or something. Needs that bonus XP. Huge brain stuff happening.
Be a big boy and get yourself an Aghanims. I think it's probably fine, right? If he has a good enough start to it, it feels like it should be okay. Because I think that they scale better into the late game. I don't know. How do you feel about Troll right now?
I really like Troll for I don't know. He's a momentum-based hero, I would say, in the fact that you really don't want to make any mistakes when you have this hero, but if you don't make any of those mistakes, I think he heavily rewards you because he can just like fight non-stop, and he doesn't really have cooldowns, right? He's just kind of good to go for the majority of times. It's nice.
He is definitely a sort of, that's part of the reason I asked, is because I feel like he's a very different type of hero in terms of like how he scales and how you play him than other ones. But I don't know. I guess that in this game, going against like Aramis in particular, it feels like it could be kind of rough, right? You just disrupt him when he pops ulti, or like you demonic purge him and he's not going anywhere. Could be pretty annoying.
That part is definitely a little bit annoying, but at the same time, he also offers up like mischance and stuff for the Sven too. Like he's one of the better carries in that regard. He's good. Like whenever you have like AOE mischance, that's like a direct benefit versus the Beastmaster, because part of his ability and what Beastmaster is balanced around is giving attack speed to all his allies. So if you're reducing the general damage that right clicks are doing, you're weakening the status of Beastmaster in the draft.
Good deny up there, by the way.
Oh yeah, you get the little kick. Anytime I get the kick, lasted, or deny on Beastmaster, I know it's a good game.
It's funny how that stuff goes. Him and the Phantom Lancer, the other one. I don't see that here anymore. Ooh, the root. Okay. Oh, and RodjER gets in front for the body block. Uh-oh. Where are you going to go, buddy? Going to try and stack up the poison, but it's going to come too late as Tobi go down. That's blood.
Yeah, level 1 poison doesn't even feel like it's worth the mana most of the time.
Dire's top tower
He's just hoping it might push them back a little. But yeah, and the reason why I always call it like a momentum hero is that a lot of items are very good on Troll, but he doesn't have like those very specific items that are so busted on him you have to buy them every game, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. But the good thing is that he can utilize many different items based on the opponents. But the bad thing is he doesn't have these like crazy bust items like Sven has every game where you just go like Echo Saber, Aghanims, BKB, and your game's just kind of done for you, right?
True.
But when you're winning every fight and you just get to keep like buying all the right items, that's why it just feels so nice on Troll.
Well, and we saw, I mean, what was it, Topson the other day, who went like Vlad's into Manta Radiance. Like, it didn't matter, like you said. And
that was a very extreme example, but you're right. That was literally buy anything.
Well, and with this type of a game in general, and this is another great one on the mainstream. Each hero reaches their maximum effectiveness at a different time in the match. Replace match with life, and you know we've got a whole nother world.
Unfortunately, we all peaked very, very early, and that's why we're here now.
True. Oh God, painful. All right, down bottom, a battle for the stack / creep wave is going on. They're gonna pull in the Undying. Tombstone dropped on down. Is that just gonna be more gold given over? It looks like Lola is always want to
Shad deny it.
He gets away. Salve up afterwards. Dude, light strike right after.
All right.
Shad.
Relax, always want to fly.
He's done. Oh, baby. Dude, a little bit of help from the Centaur. Suddenly they own him.
Yeah, Shad got busted on that one.
That was like about as good as it goes, right? Always want to fly, gets the tombstone, and then everything else. Boom in the mid lane is going to get punished a little bit by Iceberg, but they can't bring him down.
Yeah, but Iceberg's already abused his TP as well to come back to the lane, so he's just out regening Boom. I mean, look at Boom. He does not have a bottle. He has to go and take the invis. His bottle's on the way, but he's 600 gold behind Iceberg right now.
Yeah, I mean, thank goodness they at least has the bottle coming out. That would be really bad otherwise. And yeah, if they won't, I really want to see Iceberg make a rotation at around this 5-minute mark. If he hits 6 in time and like is able to, you know, secure a tower early on.
That's why they're casting spells on Shad down bottom right now. They're just throwing out Aether Remnants and stuff because they're waiting for when he hits 6. So Shad needs to make sure that he's regenning up constantly.
Right. Yeah, he does have 4 tangos and a magic stick, so that is going to be at least a little bit hard for them to connect onto the kill. Yeah, just spamming spells, and here comes the tombstone down yet again. More gold into the coffer of Alwayswannafly. Shad, they get rotated on. They bring in the Nature's Prophet Iceberg. We'll be able to catch him with the Sprout. Summon some trees on the other side. Body blocks not quite there in time. In general, we'll have another Aether Remnant up soon.
Alwayswannafly chase down Seleri as well, but Seleri did take the bounty rune in front of him, so he got that. But it's another kill for Alwayswannafly. 2-0-1, and quite wealthy right now for Lina. Again, another fun game for him.
He doesn't get his courier killed this time, though. He learned his lesson.
Oh, the root up top on Tobi. The second root up top on Tobi.
Ooh, slow dead.
Doesn't even need the triple.
Okay, Na'Vi out of the gate. Looking good. 5-0 start, 1,000 gold lead. One slight miss up in the rotation there from Iceberg, but his next one's going to be deadly. He's got level 6.
Oh, at least Aramis gets here in time for a stack. They got that going for them.
Okay. Much needed.
Yeah, they need a rotation from Aramis to the mid where he just gets a disruption into a kill. That would be a good goal. It looks like instead it'll be the top lane they put the focus on.
Boom, making that move. Only 1 point up in Edict, so even if they do manage to get the kill, it's not going to be a quick.
And it's a hard one with the tether being there.
Rotation bottom instead. They got Shad. Good move as they set up for the kill. And Iceberg can summon some trees in a moment here as they have the catapult coming in.
7-0.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dude, I feel bad that I've
Radiant
cursed our panel.
structures are fortified. Radiant's
Sorry,
bottom
they got the last
tower
game, you
is
know.
under attack.
True.
It looks really good, so. Boom now pushing mid. He's got the 2-2-2 build happening, so no super fast edict, but they're still already instantly pinging it right now from General saying, hey, I don't want to give this up for free. Who's going?
But the glyph comes out. That keeps it alive, and now they can come back and defend if they want to. Bringing in the Nature's Prophet to start. Aramis is right there on top of them. So could
Yeah, interesting that he TPs. You would think that maybe he'd wait for his teleportation to bring a faster TP from the other heroes.
And now, because of it, they're not going to be able to keep him alive most likely. Iceberg will fall. But the follow-up, the turnaround, Alwayswannafly tries to bring down Boom. General's on top of him. Pulls him back in with the remnant, and Alwayswannafly is involved in yet another kill as they take down the Undying to boot General, securing both of those.
I think he knew he was going to die. The way he TP'd in there, I think that's exactly what maybe he hoped they could save him in time, but I think they knew they'd get a good trade either way.
Okay.
Because that was just too obvious. But they knew the Shadow Demon was there. They'd seen him already. And Iceberg just refills the bottle mid. How convenient. All right, more stacking action here. Can we see the double here, Aramis? Oh, yeah, he's got it.
Nah.
This is what you need.
That being said,
we don't talk about that. Look away, MLP.
Dude,
don't watch.
It's also right on a ward, which now Aramis realizes that there's a ward in the area as the Wrath of Nature comes through.
That's where you just claim it was in the camp. Be like, they must have blocked it. No way I messed that up. He actually just pinged it.
Nice. I like that. All right, they're going to take the stack right now, but they're moving in as well with General. They want to contest this. They get the D-ward, but pull back in on the Shadow Demon. Aramis goes for the disruption. Do they have another step afterwards? The stun comes out. Instant middle now in general, just gonna bop.
Yeah, RodjER did not want to tether back in. It just did not feel very good. And he correctly identifies that there is, in fact, a ward there that sort of saw what they were up to.
Yeah. Well, 8 minutes in now, and top net worth inhabited by the Troll and the Void Spirit, with Lesh just slightly ahead of the Nature's Prophet. And the big loser in terms of the cores so far has been Tobi. 2,600 on this Beastmaster net worth. But also Sven, who's a little bit behind.
Also only level 6.5 on the Beastmaster too. I mean, I guess General is too. They've both been running around quite a bit. I would have thought
it's like trying to solve a complex puzzle when the answer is just like get a hammer, you know, and beat the crap out of them. That's the real answer.
All right. Well, at least the beating can continue as we are unpaused now. Let's recap here. It's 9-2. The Radiant are smoking. They just actually had a win for the first time in a while. Picking off, I believe, our Void Spirit there.
Oh, this is nice.
Wow. Wow.
Look at the attack.
Oh, recovery mode engaged. They have no idea.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, Navi are nearby, but they can't walk up
Radiant's
that
top
hill.
tower is under attack.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Look at
Dire's
them
pillar
pings.
has been killed.
They're so sad.
Oh, God.
Wait, can they catch him on the way out?
It's gone.
RodjER's just like, give me something in return. Give me your courier, please. And RodjER's forced to run away. On the top side, though, Tobi. And they chase down a little bit. They'll get bounty right.
Oh, man. Do you remember the start of Donkey Kong Country where Donkey Kong walks in and all the bananas are gone? That was Navi right there. And it just plays that little music. He's all sad. Yeah. The bananas are gone. They gotta go chase down King K. Rool. Fetch their bananas back.
That's true. The sad part is that they burned the bananas. There's no
they just ate them, and if you kill them, they drop the bananas back to your team in the form of golden experience. Dota's a wonderful game.
That's so morbid.
Well, I don't make the rules.
That's fair. Jeez. Hawks there gonna scout out General. Tobi hiding off in the trees, realizing, hey, this could be deadly. He's just gonna get the boar kill instead. But a couple cool little neutral items here as well. Aramis was able to pick up the Keen Optic, one of the really nice one, and is working his way towards the Aether Lens. So that's one of those ones that like is deceiving how big of a deal it can make, as having that extra range on Disruption or Demonic Purge or whatever.
Yeah, 100%. That's a extremely good spell, especially with how much they're going to rely on it as their initiation outside of Roar. It's their other best option, assuming the Sven doesn't want to be the first one in.
General, okay. Coming in afterwards. I'm not sure about that one. Now forced to run away.
Yeah, Tombstone dropped is just not worth fighting into that when it's up on the high ground like that. So.
Ooh. But look at the same
Radiant's
time mid.
middle tower
That
is
rotation
under attack.
faint
Radiant's
and then
middle tower has
turns into a tier 1 tower taken. Pretty cool.
Yeah, and then B-Tune's just right back to it on the bottom lane as well. Comes back from the relocate and has already cleaned up the Ancient, so they just move down to the lane. And has been looking towards the SNY and the Satanic for quite a long time on V-Tune. Still looks pretty solid. Very good SAS resistance game.
Yeah, just tanking up too to survive that initial burst that comes from Sven. It's like the dual combo when you go for the status resist so much HP. And they do have like some other sort of, you know, pretty hard save in the IO. But making sure that you don't have to fully rely upon that is also, I imagine, pretty nice as well. So they pressure in for the tier 1 tower for a moment, but then are rebuffed. General.
They gotta hurry though. The relocate's back in 15 seconds. They want to use this Orchid. This could be a good fight for Navi. I think Alwayswannafly likely thinking about TPing up here soon, but they get enough speed that's not gonna be the tier 1 at the very least. So I think they dodged a bit of a bullet there. Good timing there from Viking.
You know, you had mentioned the way in which in game number 1 you wanted to see Navi find more pickoffs around the map. This feels like the ultimate pickoff draft, right? You've got this Void Spirit that can start mixing things up and then relocates and Nature's Prophet. But Viking, they play so kind of clumped together that we haven't really seen those pickoffs be created. It's more like they're trying to out-farm them around the rest of the map, kind of. Punish him that way instead. Yeah,
and one of the benefits of the IO though is that like it's not too bad just because like the troll is mostly just farming. That is a lot of drawings from V-Tune.
Wow.
He's saying, I want to farm all of this,
Yeah.
and they can only farm here, so I'm happy with the situation, I believe, is what he just described.
That was the same line I
Dire's
made.
middle
Look
tower
at that.
is under
Well,
attack.
he's a pretty smart guy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They're
attack.
doing it. Jeez. Well, and yeah, now a, what, 3,000 gold lead that's sort of staying stagnant, but Alwayswannafly gets a free time to himself down here bottom as well. Working towards something. You think he had Arcane Boots queued up for a second, but could go like Yules or whatever.
Yeah, I think Yule's first sounds pretty good. For now, just mangoes. So yeah, I think he might be giving up on the Arcane Boots. Just saying, yeah, I think I'll buy some mangoes instead.
Dude, Tobi is so broke.
Radiant's top tower is
He's
under
gonna get
attack.
passed up by the IO soon.
That is a little bit depressing. I mean, it's a Beastmaster, I guess, so like a lot of your value obviously is in the vision and the roar, but items are pretty good.
True. RodjER hanging out nearby as Shad sort of put the screws to him a little bit, but relocate down bottom. Aramis going to be found and quickly killed, but they realize now that sets up for an easy pick off afterwards on the IO. Do they bring back everybody? Probably not.
Yeah, no tower nearby. No tower nearby. Yeah, not gonna be worth it.
Okay.
You died well enough.
15-minute mark as there is some movement over. Alwayswannafly is going to try and find one. Iceberg TP's in on him.
Dire's
And
middle tower
will
is
be
under
able to
attack.
eat their way through, but look on the back. Woo. Shad, you'll see her lift up, roar afterwards, Alwayswannafly, light strike raise, going to connect, General still in some trouble, some good damage is coming out from the Leshrac, and Iceberg is just going to be brought down. They take down Alwayswannafly afterwards. Great reaction from Viking.
Yeah, and Seleri buying back. Tips to Iceberg. When you buy back like that Undying, you'd probably want to roach. Like they let him know. Oh, Aramis gets up there, utilizes the vision.
It's really nice. Yeah, and Roche getting brought down somewhat low. They have the tombstone already in there.
Oh, he's got 2 jumps in a Yule's, man. He wants in.
Seleri also popped the ulti, so he's getting that bonus damage out right now. Really deadly time here. General thinking about going in, but not going to do it. And now they show up with Aramis. Iceberg a little bit late. But again, they're just going to Quelling Blade through the trees.
Whew, this game. It's looking a little bit dicey for Viking for a while, but they held fast. And talk about how like you're getting so much more space on the side of Na'Vi, but then suddenly a couple fights go their way. Even though you're way ahead in the kill score, they've been getting the later fights, which are more valuable. Their Sven has a Midas. So his net worth, yes, it's a little empty, but he is on top, and he is still going to get a lot off, even out of a small part of the map.
This is, I think, not following the formula that we've seen from other games, where it's just like a clear outdraft into winning, but now it's starting to feel like, you mentioned, Viking may be able to pull away a little bit over the next little bit here. We'll see if they can sort of continue to accentuate the lead that they're starting to build, or if Na'Vi can reassert themselves. It feels like maybe pickoffs is the way that you do that.
It is, but the frustrating part is that they've been so clumped, and they're just relying on this small
Radiant
area for
are
farm. And
scanning.
we know they have some other pretty poor players right now, right? Like,
Yeah.
Tobi is way down there.
Dire are
So it's not
scanning.
like there's a... That's why the gap is still in Navi's favor, net worth-wise, despite the Sven being almost 1,000 ahead. As Tobi, well, he's going to go down just a little bit further. So there's your pickoff.
But the Wolf Hero's moving in.
Oh, they tried to boots a traveling for Leshrac, but the Nature's Prophet ulti
They
actually
used
killed the
Roar
creep.
even. General doesn't have any more astral steps. He's just digging takes away the bounty rune. And now God Strength goes out. Alwayswannafly's in trouble. General also going to get worked here if he's not careful.
Wow.
Has a Yule Scepter afterwards, but they stuck around far too long. He has another astral step brought down low. One more swipe kills him.
You should not have
Do they even
crossed
give him a bounty rune? What the hell?
I think that's like the second time I've ever seen that happen.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Dire's top tower is under
Well,
attack.
return plays.
Dire's
They have the Nature's
structures
Prophet
are
trying to
fortified.
push and get some gold in the mid lane. Troll still farming on the bottom side, but utilization of the Aegis here from Viking. Not able to secure a tier 2 still at the very least. They couldn't get full pressure into that tower, so they're not going to claim a pre-20-minute outpost by the looks of it, which would have been an excellent goal with that Aegis.
True, yeah. That's at least a little sliver of hope there for Na'Vi. Granted, they it's sort of framing it as if it's all bad news, V-Tune's still crazy farmed right now. And is working well on his way towards that Satanic. I'm actually surprised how well he's been able to keep up in his farm compared to this Midas Sven. It's pretty impressive. Guess that's what you get when you don't die.
And you have way more space too.
Right.
Like, if anything, it's impressive that the Sven is staying up there, really. I think with, like, the little room he's getting, like, they're not able to offer a lot more to his allies, which is partially why the Leshrac's good here with the Boots of Travel, because he can be a little bit more lane-focused.
Got it.
Yule's up mid.
Has another one afterwards. Pops it there.
Got him.
It's just a jump away. But still, lots of damage onto this tier 1 tower. As Boom dodges away. Not able to get the deny from Alwayswannafly onto the tier 1 tower.
Would have been very impressive.
And that sets us up for 2 towers taken apiece for each team. The only ones still remaining the off lanes. And back towards spreading the map, farming at each on their own.
Will they finally take the gold lead? It's been in Navi's favor for so long. Oh, it's back up over 1,000. Okay, it was under 1,000 for a moment there. In fact, I think this whole game it's been Navi's since like 3 minutes or so.
Yeah. No, it's been really good for them up until this point. They do scout out Alwayswannafly here, heading underneath the Hawk. And so they know that Lina's in the area, going to start throwing out those Dragon Slaves to deep push. But at the same time, oh, Shad! He gets found. They do Aramis in the area. As soon as they see that Shadow Demon, they run away. Good decision. Meanwhile, though, boom. Okay, they caught one. Everybody gets away from the bottom, and now they'll try and bring him down in time. Tobi throws out the roar, actually. And can they kill him a second time?
Yeah, they have battle trance if they need it even.
Ow, Shad's moving in as well. It's dangerous. Iceberg pops the BKB. Trying to run now. Stun comes out. Trying to go for the chase down. Light Strike right hitting freehand. And now V-Tune on top of Shad trying to kill him off. Can it work in time though? He turns around again. V-Tune's still under fire but gonna live. He's too tanky. And now look at the Invincible General just gets demolished. Unbelievable. It's so back and forth in these fights.
Yeah, he still has an Echo Saber. And he's still Sven. You know, even with minimal items, he does a crazy amount of damage if you get up in his face like that when the Echo's up. And General paid the big price on that one. Okay, he's level 18 right now. Shad is yoked.
It's true. You know, I think the thing about that I really like is, you know, Navi do end up losing General, but we're seeing them try and like sort of push and pull Viking around the map. Like they force that fight bottom when they know Shadow Demon can't be there. And I don't know how you solve that problem as Viking.
Yeah, it's true. In the end, the mobility will be there for the side of Navi just because they have the Nature's Prophet and the IO, but there is some help with the Boots of Travel on Boom. Will he become too vulnerable though, I guess, is a pretty fair question. Like, I would like to see some of those wards you see like just after the tier 1 areas on the Radiant side, like a ward up here or a ward down here, if they end up losing that tier 1 bottom, because then you can try and spot when this Leshrac's alone. Sometimes like wards down on this side, like those cliff wards are really good for those relocate kills on Boom.
Right.
Yeah, that would be a good way to try and punish, because his only defense right now is a Yule's. And being really fast.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah, being the pony man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It's very like they don't have that sort of easy burst oriented hero, I think, on Navi. The best would be like Lina, really, but I guess to a certain extent Nature's Prophet is pretty annoying because he can keep you in place with that sprout. I don't know, we'll have to see. General spot Shad, realizes I am not in a safe place here. V-Tune runs into him as well. They don't have the Beastmaster or Lesh, but they can get there pretty quickly. Are they really gonna try and push this on?
Kind of playing chicken here.
Yeah.
Oh, Courier.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Not gonna get it.
Radiant
Left.
structures
Oh my God,
are
General.
fortified.
And they see the Hawk coming in now. They're gonna take that one down. And this whole
Radiant's
time,
top tower
you've got
has fallen.
Iceberg AFK farming.
Getting those ancients. But Viking playing it very safe by just hiding behind their Sven while he hits the ancients as well.
Aghanim's done.
Yeah. right, smoke up time. Oh, they've already smoked up. Okay, yeah, we're
Dire
going.
are scanning.
Very quick.
Radiant
Off the
are
jump on that
scanning.
one.
Scan, gonna
And
connect.
they need to catch RodjER, right? Because there will be the relocate save.
General's over here as well. That dispel is ready to go. They jump in, find one. Look at that. Out. Might be able to live afterwards. The General lifted up by the Yule Scepter. B2 has the ulti afterwards and he wants it. Lord is there. Can they keep him alive? No! RodjER wasn't able to keep him surviving. And that is a triple kill for Shad. Quick as can be.
I thought I heard the relocate start. It looked like the roar pushback or something happened.
Yeah.
But not able to get the save, so they just lose 3. And finally, Viking have taken the gold lead after about 20 minutes without it. They deservedly come out on top. That is an impressive turtle strat. I mean, you talked about the tortoise and the hare earlier, but they were turtling, man. They were just living the triangle life, chilling with their Midas Sven, putting all their faith in Shad, and currently he is delivering.
Making all the plays that you could want.
Is Aramis dead here?
I think so.
That's a lot of soul burn. Oh, okay. All right, no, this is 20 HP. That's cool.
Tower is
Oh,
under
iceberg
attack.
green.
Oh, don't go back.
Oh.
All right, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. Looks like
Green soft.
RodjER might be the one that goes down. So he relocated in to help, but won't be able to do it.
All right, does Iceberg have the scan? Oh, he doesn't have scan.
General just
Radiant
keeping
Man, look at Aramis,
has
man.
been
That's so
killed.
tempting to TP on right now. Walking into the fountain this low.
It's true, but
How dare you respect his disruption like that?
I know that he would have definitely gotten out.
Yeah, but if you have Orchid. I don't know.
It's true. It would be close.
Where's the iceberg I know?
Money to burn.
He would have TP'd in those trees.
Oh, he didn't
tree
have
into it out.
control to get back afterwards.
Yeah, that doesn't stop the iceberg I know.
His team just have a button that like cancel his ability to TP. It's like the opposite. It's like disable help for your own teammate. You know.
That would be very useful in pubs.
Yeah. Well, back again to a very, very close score here as Roche is going to be 40 seconds away. Second time. Lesh has the Bloodstone done, so some extra heal for him. He's able to survive the burst that comes out. Oh, and a DD for General. Not bad. Sort of waiting for the moment when we actually start to see some damage come out on Troll, because like yeah, he has some damage just sort of base, about 200 a click, but these are mainly survivability things right now. They pull on to one, trying to blow him up. Look at all this. It's gonna die, but the big old stun comes out. Only takes down Alwayswannafly his dash. The Yule Scepter lifted up, and the retreat away is what they're gonna try.
Yeah, he still has
and do.
BKB.
Yeah.
Oh, what the range? What is this spell?
Middle tower
Who is this
under
hero?
Why is it fair? It's not. Oh, and Shad has another one. Do you dare? They pull him back in with the taunt. Dude, B2 doesn't want it. This is some scary stuff right here. If Shad wants to, he can just turn around again and bop him.
Is there a hidden telescope here? Are they hacking? What is Stormhammer right now, man?
Yeah.
Oh
it's
my
dumb.
god, this ability.
It's dumb.
I swear that was more than the 750 or whatever the hell it is. My god. Superman
Radiant's bottom
indeed. I
tower
can't believe he
is
got through that
under
without even
attack.
using his BKB.
Yeah, it doesn't seem fair at
Ooh,
all.
Orbit Destruction, though. That is pretty solid. Oh, are you going in V2? Oh, you're nasty. Oh, you're sneaky.
They have vision.
Oh, how sneaky, though?
Come on.
Not sneaky.
It's not sneaky. Anti-sneak. Stun. Iceberg. BKB. Jump in.
No
Can't
punish.
catch anybody. Nothing. Light Check Ray. They vanish onto one B2. Down to low HP. Another one. Gets the catch. BKB used by Shad. Now Yule Scepter. Roche down to half HP. They kill off Alwayswannafly. No buyback. Another round of that Aether Remnant. This General Aghanim Scepter can be pretty freaking useful, but God, it's just like that game number 2 situation.
It is.
Like,
They can't lose out on this one.
they also can't really go in.
They're waiting at the tombstone, though. Things are getting better for Na'Vi over time. Unfortunately, General's directly under an alt sentry right now, which is not helping their situation.
V-Tune won't get caught by that combo. Status resistance.
They're just gonna use General.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe they didn't get him. Oh man.
Well, now they have
Should be
the
alive.
Oh, V-Tune's the one up front and
Dire
center.
are
Does he break the
scanning.
smoke? Yes, he does. Tobi there, going back in. Do they have protection? The Hawk goes in. Starts to get bursted down. Roars out already. Can general. They're not going in on him. Stun, gonna miss. Dissimulate is out. Then the astral step away. Roche down to just a quarter HP now.
Basher delivered a V2.
Okay.
Shad finally got strikes.
He's interrupted. Can they bring him down in time? Iceberg is gonna die. No buyback for him. V2 has to turn to try and fight for the disruption. Is there immediately silence on the board? Great play from General. Do they have anything else left in the case? No, trying to make it work. They take down the Undying, but that will be it. 3 are dead. No buyback. And General wasn't able to quite make enough happen there as Shad is the one that takes the godlike streak. Triple kill and the
How did Tuesday come back? That was so long.
Immortality.
I don't know, man. That was gnarly.
That was so well played by Viking. Man, they are so patient. They're like the most patient team I've seen.
That okay?
Oh, that would be a solid attempt, but not going to happen here. Navi are ready for the comeback here. And so it shall begin. Now, where were we? Yes, kill the Leshrac. Will that be possible? Probably not. Currently, he's got a Shiva's Guard just about done. A couple hundred gold away from that, and I'm sure he'll be buying out since they have the Aegis anyway. And that's a Shiva's versus the IO +1 and against
Dire's
the Troll's
bottom
lifesteal,
tower
so that's
is
very
under
strong.
attack. Dire's structures
Flip gonna be
are
used here.
fortified.
Boom will just dance his way out of there and eke himself back to the jungle. Yeah, the sort of lack of mixed damage, sort of
Dire's bottom tower
only I
is
guess
under
coming from
denied.
General really, and like I guess kind of NP ulti.
Now, guys, remember, it's the aura on Shiva's Guard that reduces the healing. You don't even have to use the active for it. It's very strong. I see that misconstrued a lot, which makes sense because it's new. But it's actually like way better than you might think at first. You're always used to like the Spirit Vessel, you have to like pop it every single. Well, I guess now you have to pop it every time.
Right.
That Spirit Vessel was so broken.
It was dumb. It was just dumb. At the very least, they had a paladin sword. Was that given over to somebody? Who has that?
Dire's
think both
middle
teams
tower
got a
is
paladin
under
sword.
attack.
So that kind of makes up for it. Not really, but kind of.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, sure. You know what's great? Leshrac with Essence Ring.
Dire's
Tell me
middle
about it.
tower
Well,
has
it gives you
fallen.
mana regen, gives you health, and it gives you more health.
It's amazing.
425 for 15 seconds. Whew. And you get mana regen,
Radiant's
and you get 6
bottom tower is
in.
under
Wow.
attack.
Relocate.
Oh, that ward was
Here.
given away.
Can they get him? Slow down.
He's alone.
Is he dead? No, they're
No. Not with the BKB.
He just get away.
Dire's
Oh no, are they gonna
has
get
been
another now?
Radiant's bottom tower.
General. Oh, does that assimilate? Can't get it off in time.
You merge.
They are going to defiantly walk over his corpse and take over this part of the map. But they got the tier 2 tower. Iceberg does that in turn. So
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't lose more, frankly, so that's good.
RodjER gonna go and take that outpost while pressure is gonna be sent up top by Viking. So trade off of outposts there, and Navi are going to continue the dodge game. And we'll see when it is that Viking want to try and go high ground.
Dire's
Part of me
top
feels like they could
tower
just
is
go
under
right now if
attack.
they wanted to a little bit.
Shad's looking for the pick off outside the base. He's got the Silver Edge done.
Okay.
Dire's top tower has
So just
fallen.
upgrading his Echo Saber essentially. He wants to keep his Midas for a little bit longer. Still has an Iron Talon. That I don't know about, bud. That seems a little greedy.
Boom. Found. Bash. Caught. Rooted. He's got a lot of healing coming in, man. They find him back. Both of them. Oh, there's a lot of flag. Oh, this poor guy. Double kill for Shad. But V-Tune should be able to get out of there, I think.
Great play there from Shad. Not just taking the
Radiant
very
are
tempting
scattered.
jump to V-Tune, right? Get rid of the relocate. I'm not even sure if he knew the Lina was there. I think he probably did because the Hawk's there in the area, so very well done. And that just mitigates any sort of a save attempt there from the IO. Too good, this guy, man.
Constantly in the right place at the right time.
They put so much faith in him this game, and they gave him everything they had available. Like, they sacked their 5, their 4, and their 3 to give Shad this
Dire's
game with
bottom
total
tower is
confidence that
under
he's going to be able
attack.
to pull off exactly this. And now, with the Agnum's already done, he's thinking about completing up an Abyssal as well. He's going to be the Ember Spirit or the Void Spirit. He's got the multiple jumps hopping around. He might be a Spear Brother someday.
He's
He'd
gonna
be
run out of
part,
mana.
what is he? Night, Fish, and Spirit, maybe?
See, you're thinking of Underlord's lore. That's what you're thinking of there.
Well, no, he's a
Dire's
Naga.
bottom tower is under attack.
He's half Naga.
Right. Which
What are they, Slytherins or whatever Sven is?
I only knew about that from Underlords. I never knew about that from Dota itself. I looked at him and he's like, a scaled? What? Excuse me?
Yeah, it's in his Dota lore.
So weird. Doesn't look like he should be a fish man.
That's
like
the helmet, you know?
The hell is he a hammerhead shark?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, that's what it was alluding to it this whole time.
Oh my god, hidden in plain sight. I love it. Well, nonetheless, Na'Vi back up against the wall, and they're going to try and find people down bottom, but Aramis and Tobi both going to TP out of that area as they try and delay in this Roche as long as possible. Age is just now going to be reclaimed, and we will have to wait and see what happens next. Looks like Lesh bringing out an Aghanims for himself, actually. That's pretty tight.
Yeah, this is the every match in China, Leshrac.
Oh, yeah.
Way more of the Aghanims over there. They're very into it. It is really good for chasing. It's also very annoying. We talk about how like the movement speed lets you escape a lot of times. When you have this lightning happening beside you as well, they just can't get out. It's very frustrating to deal with. The lightning does prioritize heroes too, and it's random AoE, which is pretty cool.
That is nice.
So it's a little bit better than it might lead on in the tooltip.
Another movement down bottom. V-Tune.
Oh, RodjER, pick a direction, my bud. He just went every wrong way there.
Poor guy. I mean, he does block off the game from connecting to V-Tune, so that's something, but
Yeah.
this is how it goes. He's trying to build towards a nullifier, actually. I wonder if he switches this up to go
The
Rapier
seeds
eventually.
of fortune.
I mean, is Rapier even gonna matter though? Versus like, it's not like there's not that much value versus like a mischance or something. And if
Yeah.
they have the Ghost Scepter, you can't hit them anyway. There's
true.
rules happening. Like, I
Dire's
think he
middle
needs a
tower
nullifier.
is under attack.
Yeah. So I was just thinking of the one-on-one matchup against Sven, but I guess even then, like, taking off Warcry is pretty valuable.
Yeah.
So 12k gold lead, and Viking playing as we've seen them time and again, very conservatively. You still got some solid split push options here, and we did see what happened the other day in that God, what was it, the Enigma match. God,
Radiant's top tower is under
That was a
attack.
heartbreaker to watch, I have to say. Yeah, just had to feel a little bit bad.
well, bottom. So I'm fine.
Dire's
Down
bottom
observer
tower
ward.
is under attack.
Gonna immediately try and take it out afterwards. Pulls back in the Undying, tries to kill him in time, and they will. But Aramis catches the disruption onto one. General gets the lift up. Over here as well as Shad. And the stun is out. A lot of damage there. They're gonna blow the hell out of General. Iceberg gets the lift up on Aramis,
Dire's
but can't
bottom
quite get the
tower
finish.
has fallen.
So they will lose that Void Spirit in exchange for the Undying. And now Iceberg also in trouble. Going to get caught. They can't time together the stun afterwards, as Shad still too large and in charge to be dealt with.
Yeah, this guy seems pretty good, guys. Yeah, flying around, another second on the Stormhammer there. Just one-shotting the Void Spirit, essentially, at least 100 to 0ing the Void Spirit.
Fire goes out, only for a moment though. Yeah, they can't stop it. I mean, they've got repair kit, everything. They're forced to use the glyph, and it looks like maybe Viking are gonna back out again. But it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it's a medium duration Roche, minute and 10 seconds left remaining now, so. Knowing Viking, they will probably angle towards that. And for Na'Vi, that's going to buy them enough time to get all 5 heroes back, and they're going to need one masterful smoke with a huge wraparound to try and win this fight. They just got to get everyone but Sven out of the way.
Sure, Boom there is trying to inspire confidence in his team. Don't give up, knowing that it's very close to feeling good. Completed on their side. So they trade over some items. And it is a leveler given to Sven, who's still
I know, he's
Iron
still,
Man.
man.
Are scanning.
I mean, it's, you know, it's nice for the Nature's Prophet, I guess. That's the big thing.
It probably is exactly why. We haven't really seen it be a factor, but
Yeah.
it's just, you know, I didn't think he'd keep it after the eggs, and then he just still kept it. It's like, all right, whatever. You know what?
Right.
It's your game, dude. He really does not want to get sprouted.
I guess it's like the better option against going BKB, right? Is like he doesn't want to have to use up his BKB charges, I guess, to use the Ags. But it's a weird one.
I mean, you have a Beastmaster, man. At least Wild Axes would finally be useful. Tobi, help! Lumberjack me.
Tobi's been dead. Tobi does.
That's true. Yeah. Tobi just tries to press R and hopes for the best. Now they've got the Nullifier too, so even his Force Staff won't work.
Well, iceberg. Oh god. Danger Town. It's gonna pop that BKB down to 5 seconds. So it doesn't really matter that much. But they're gonna try and push down bottom while Roche is being taken. And this one is not gonna last.
V2 has the leveler.
Radiant's bottom tower is
He's
under
away.
attack.
They're not going for it, looks like.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Went to farm some camps instead.
We'll call for the smoke next.
Yep.
Or I guess just the bully back.
Well, okay, Navi, hoping that it'll be just boom here. They got him.
Guess what? It is. Seleri gonna connect. V2 trying to get up close and
Hurry.
down. Is it enough in time? Look at all that heal coming into the structure. At the end, with the break, they catch him there. Gonna pop ulti and try and run away. Can they have enough light steal though? It does not appear to be so. They take down V2. Iceberg also getting pulled back. He's stuck in the tricks of the poor old Sven. And yeah, that one hurt. Good use of the phases there to get right on top of him. A triple kill as they take down RodjER last. Damn, dude.
Yeah. I mean, Shad just played him. Excellent use of the invis, right? Troll ults, and he's just like, all right, see ya.
Hello, General.
Yeah, you can't pause the touch into there, bud.
He kills him off as well. Was stalking him to the side. General gives the sad trombone. And with all 5 dead, Viking looking to close this game out. Close the series out.
Yeah, in positive news, it's not elimination.
There you go. So you gotta find the positive. Definitely. Alright, buyback from General. DDUs now on Sven.
Dire's middle tower is under
He's up in
attack.
their base, ready to go. Still 25 seconds until Troll is back up. General gonna throw out the remnant, try and keep them back. It won't happen. Another tier 3 being jumped on. They find the invisible lane. Yule Scepter lift up for more afterwards. Absolute devastation as GG is gonna be called. And Viking continue their streak in this tournament looking so freaking good.
Yeah, they look fantastic. Navi also just so close to making it a CIS Rumble in the Winter Bracket Finals, but